But we begin at 6 with some breaking news out of Block Island. One person is dead, 2 others are injured after a plane crashed at the airport.
And this is a look at the crash site from the air. The other 2 people who were on board that plane were flown to Rhode Island Hospital for treatment. The police chief says the plane was coming from the Albany area. We have team coverage for you tonight. First, let's get right to 12 News reporter Sheena Losciuto, who was at the airport on Block Island.
Investigators are here right now, and the Block Island police chief says more federal investigators will be here tomorrow, too. Here's a look at the wreckage behind me. Authorities say the plane is flipped over. It took rescue crews about 45 minutes to get 3 passengers out. The crash was reported at about 12:30 this afternoon. One person, a 77-year-old, tragically died in the crash. 2 others were life-flighted to Rhode Island Hospital. Our cameras were there capturing the helicopters arriving in Providence. We know now the plane was coming from Albany, New York. It was a private flight. The FAA says it's a Piper PA-28. Here's how the police chief describes the scene.
He apparently circled the airport 2 times before making his final approach to the runway, and it appears as though he landed a little too far towards the end, went off the end of the runway into the brush that you can see behind us. Actually spent about 45 minutes with different extrication tools. They essentially, from what I saw, once the scene was pretty much all clear, they essentially cut this whole side of the airplane open to get at the victims who were trapped in their seats upside down. Yep, yeah, we'll secure the scene for the night, as I said, until the FAA and the NTSB arrive tomorrow.
Witnesses told authorities the plane made several passes in the area before ultimately crashing. We're actually on Connecticut Avenue, right by the Block Island Airport. The runway is right beyond that hill you see there behind me. Authorities say this continues to be a very active investigation. We'll bring you new details as we learn them. Reporting on Block Island tonight, I'm Sheena Losciuto, 12 News.
Sheena, thank you. And we also have a crew at Point Judith at the Block Island Ferry Terminal.
Lauren Brill spoke with people getting off the ferry. She joins us now live from Narragansett, continuing our team coverage. Lauren?
Well, many here getting off the ferry were shocked to hear this happened, but others told us what they saw and heard over on the island. Now, one man says that the Block Island Airport was closed because of this. He was originally supposed to fly into the island from Westerly and had to take the ferry instead. Now, another person we talked with believes he saw this plane and knew something was off.
Planes were coming in straight over the 1661 where we were, literally for 2 days. And I looked up and I was telling everyone in the family, I said, why is that plane coming in at a different angle? It's a little white plane, I think. It was just sirens and trucks going up behind us.
Going to a birthday party on the island. And when I pulled in the parking lot, they had called me and tell me that there was a plane crash and the Block Island Airport was closed.
Now another ferry is coming in here in just a little bit, where we'll continue to try and talk to other witnesses. That's the latest here live in Narragansett. I'm Lauren Brill, 12 News.